Hey, welcome to my journey. It is spring, and today it's raining. Though I don't know that you can really see it very well. Hence the umbrella. I'm walking, and I would invite you to go for a walk. However you would like to. If that's walking around your house, if that's walking around your block, just go for a walk. Maybe take in some natural beauty, if that's what you feel called to do. Do a little stretching, a little warming up, start slow, and maybe pick up the pace and just walk and feel the change of walking. We've just passed through winter where we're probably a little bit down on ourselves. We looked back at everything that we hadn't accomplished or that we didn't do as well as we would like, and sort of maybe came out feeling like we're not going to be able to accomplish anything. And we're swinging back into this energy of excitement, a spring in our step, hey, let's do something. Something could be cool. What if we try this? What if we try that? If we do this differently, it will be better. That's what spring's about. So take them, write them down, share them with a friend, do whatever you need to do to start that movement. Change happens every day, every month. Us as women, we go through a cycle of change, and hormones change in our body on a weekly basis. In the river, the water is constantly changing and becoming new. The water was there 5 seconds ago, isn't there now. It's further downstream in a new environment. Made me think, as I was thinking about spring and change and the fact that movement's really important, it made me think of when we've hurt ourselves, I don't know, like a gentle bruise, or if you've worked out and so all your muscles are sore from doing that, how if you don't continue to change and move, then your muscles get stiff and angry. And so you have, in order to not be stiff, you have to continue to move. And it's like, almost like, I don't know, when you're working out, we try to do a warm up first. So you start slow. And by now you should maybe be walking a little more briskly because you've started to build up momentum. Your body has warmed up. It's the same with just movement through the seasons. You start in spring where you're starting to warm up your movement. You hit summer and maybe you're going full throttle and you're working out pretty much every day because you feel great and you feel called to do a YouTube workout or go to the gym if that's something that you do. And then you hit winter and you start to slug off and you don't do it as much. And then you hit winter and then you pretty much slow down and you do very little. Maybe walk, maybe stretch, maybe just lay around because that's what you feel like doing, and that's fine because it's winter. But when you go from summer, high intense movement, to winter without a fall, then your body hurts and complains. It's like, hey, this is not what we're supposed to be doing. And it's interesting that our body tells us that, to me. And the best way to help your body and yourself is to move. I don't know about you, but when I'm feeling bogged down in a problem that's emotional or work related, or I just want to lose it and my kids are driving me crazy or my spouse is driving me crazy. One of the best ways in my world look at that beauty to work through those feelings, to work through those thoughts, so then I can express them in a nice way, is to move, is to come out and walk, is to walk around my house, even is to clean something occasionally, as much as cleaning stuff can suck. Is to come out in nature when I can and see the beauty, see the movement of life and the birds. And breathe. I've been feeling the need to walk for a while now. Finally got out and did it today. Thought, I've been putting off making a video for a while now, so let's do that too. I hope that you guys will come with me on the journey, because it would make it a much better journey if I don't have to do it by myself. And the best way you can come on the journey with me is by leaving comments, by following me on Facebook, and leaving posts. I have little invitational posts asking how you're doing and what's working for you, as a way to help create the community of people who are striving to change. Change takes time. Change takes diligence. A word I feel like I have fought with my whole entire life as a kid. Diligence. Being diligent. Persisting in a task, even when it's hard and difficult. And the confidence that I get when I do it, when I've done it right for a while. And that's not to say I do it all the time. But I refuse to beat myself up when I don't quite make the goal that I had hoped to make. When it doesn't quite pan out the way I want it to pan out. And I beg you guys, don't beat yourself up. You are amazing, and you are strong, and it is spring, and it's time to make those plans, and it's time to start moving. Just a little bit. It's time to start growing. Think of the world when it is in spring, and it starts to bloom and grow. And what's interesting? I think all of us think about the moment when you walk out into spring and all of a sudden there are flowers everywhere and it's stunning and it's beautiful and there's leaves on the trees that weren't on the trees the day before. But do you know there's a good month, depending on where you live, of course, in the spring where it's spring? Dude, it's spring, but there's nothing happening. You plant your seed in the spring for your garden or your flowers or whatever, and there's like 2 bloody weeks, if not longer, depending on the thing, before all of a sudden there's a bud and it's coming out of the ground. It takes time, and depending on where you are in your life, in your change, in your attitude, because your attitude projects everything, depends on how fast you see the change, right? Depends on how fast you see the change. Guys, it's spring and we're on a journey. Let's make it a good one. Let it sink in. Keep walking if you feel called to. Slow down your walk and taper off and go about doing the other things you need to do in your day. If you like this, give me a like. Tell me what spring means to you in the comments. And I will see you in summer.